Hello, this is Carmen, and hope you are all doing well. And I started a few weeks ago on a new project, and I saw a lot of examples on YouTube, and I really got inspired to make one myself. And it's a tall journal, but not a slim one. I think it's a fat one, but yeah, I can't manage to make it very small. So okay, I'm going to show you what I've done. First of all, I've used a scan of this one that I've got from Patricia. She bought it for me, and on the flea market, and I love playing with digital, so I scanned it and used it in on this journal. And I will put a link in the description box below to her Facebook group. She is selling all kinds of finds on thrift markets and postcards, books, French books, ledgers, etc, etc. So please hop over to her Facebook group and join her shop, and yeah, I love it. So this is the one that I've used, and I made it into a digital, and yeah, love this. So okay, what I've done, I've used different kinds of digital papers. I've tried to give names, and otherwise I will put the link in the description box below to the shops of the ones who made the digitals. It's always, I think, on Etsy. Yeah. So what I've done is I've printed this one on other cardstock, very thin paper, and it's greenish, so it's a different look like this. I love this look. I love the color. And on the outside I've used a dolly that I've got from Patricia, so thank you. And this lace is a binding elastic lace, and it's from the Crafty Me shop from Esme. I will put a link in the description box below to her Facebook group. And this is a piece of an applique that's from Esme, and this is one clasp. It's called clasp, well, you know how it's called, and I altered it myself. It's very rusty now, and this is a filigrane flower, and I put on a bling bling and a bezel, so it dangles like this. And I made it into a belly band, so when you take it off you only have to do this, take the piece, the ending of the trim, and wrap it around like this. So that's that. Very easy. So you take this, you put the trim on there, you wrap it around like this, you take it to the other side, and then you wrap it under here, and then it's done. You have to made it a little bit neat like this. So, okay, so that's that. Very easy peasy, and you can use also the items again if you want to. So that's that. And on the front I have the rest of the applique. That's from this one on the top, and this piece is from digital paper from, I think, Calico Design, but I will put the link in the description box below. So this is the front and this is the back, and it says number only, but I used the stamp from Sempo, this one, the clear stamp set. Yeah, I love that. And when you open it, it has on the inside cardstock, that's craft cardstock, and I embossed this one. I've used embossing folder from Sizzix, another Tim Holtz one, new. I've used one from Jessica Scott, that's this one, 3D one. And oops, sorry, what I've done is I've pulled it through the embossing machine 1, 2, 4 times, because the back is the same. I love this one, it's beautiful. Look how it's, I hope you can see it, but it's lovely. And you can do different things with it. You can take, you can put a little bit of gold on there, but I love it like it is right now. Okay. On the inside, I've put a doily, piece of a doily, yeah, how do you call it? Cloth? Sorry. Yeah. And I love this. You can, it's like a page in here. And on the front, there's a bill, a ledger of how, I don't know how it's called, but that's, this one is from Sempo. It's digital on Etsy. And I think this also is a piece of digital from Sempo. I made it into a tag. You can write something down. This belly band I've made with some trim that I've got from Leonie. So thank you, Leonie. And this bird with flowers is from Tilda. I put this piece on there. It says Paris 1889 and I stitched it all around. This one I don't know, but I had it in my stash. And this is a piece of a collage that I've made myself, and I ripped the paper and put it on the bill, and it's yeah, looking like this. So the next page is the back from the ledger paper, and I've this is a very nice space to write on. This is a tag that I've made with a pocket on there. This is a butterfly, and this butterfly is from an embellishment book that Leonie made, so I used it as tuck spots. So this is paper that I've got in the stash, that's French book. I stamped, no I didn't stamp, I used a stencil with the flowers from Tim Holtz, and I stamped with the butterflies, and it's also a Tim Holtz stamp, and I've used embossing a powder on there, rustic one. This is a stamp from Sempo, that's this one that I showed you. Yep. And this is a tag, and this tag is from Paper Daisy Journals. She's got a lot of digital files that are lovely, and yeah, it fits right in this one. This is also from Paper Daisy Journals, I think. Yeah, or Sempo, but I don't know. No, but it's lovely. The next page, I printed on the back a file that I've got myself, and that's music digital. And this one is, I think these are cardboard pieces that I have, and from Prima Marketing, and I loved it. It fits right in here, and I put in this piece of ephemera that's from Stamperia. And I printed vellum, and this is, oh my gosh, I can see it 1,000 times, but these are very beautiful digitals. But I put the link in the description box below, and maybe I come up with it. I think the Antique Papery, I think, but I will put the link in the description box. I printed it on vellum. Look how lovely it is, and it has this frame on here, and I did put how it's called, I cut 2 rounds with this lovely woman on there. That's also from the Antique Papery, and this one, and I've mirrored them. I put them together and glued it behind this piece of vellum, so it's a see-through, and it says Paris, and that's the stamp from St. Paul. And on the other side it looks like this. So that's a lovely vellum piece. On here I've teared a page from a music book that I have, and this is a paper piece that I had in my stash. I put this lace around here and stitched it on the side and made it in a very large pocket like this. This paper I've got also, this is also a digital. I'll put the link in the description box below, and this digital is Paper Daisy journals, so lovely tag you can write on. And on this side, okay, I have to had to stop the video because yeah, the lace was going everywhere. So okay, it's okay now. So I showed you, I think, this page, and now we're going to this page. And this one is from a sample digital, and I hope I am a frame. I am. And this is Paper Daisy Journals tag. This I think also, but it's from an image, and I fussy cut it, and it's like a tuck space. This one I have from Little Joys of Butcho, and I will put the link also in the description box. She has a lovely kit where you can make a beautiful small journal with, and yeah, a tall small journal with. It doesn't need much, as you see, so it's lovely cluster, I think. Cool. This one is also from her, and this one is from Prima Marketing cardboard, and this one I made myself. It's a tag, and this digital I made myself also. I've used different layers, and I put this frame on top of here where you can write something down. And this is a tag that I've made, and it's from different kits. So this is Calico Design, this is Antique Papery, this is a Tim Holtz, this is a French book, a piece, and on top lace from a stash, a stamp from St. Paul, I think, yes. And the back is some paper, and I tucked in between here the lace. So, and this is vintage lace on the back, and you can write something down on the back. So that's that one, a large tack. Large tack. Okay, and this one I've made myself. This is a digital that I've done. I've used a flower, some background, and put a frame in here, and this is in the background a lovely lady, and yeah, I put this one on top of here. Okay, And this one is a Tim Holtz wallpaper. This I have in my stash, digital stash, and this is a Paper Daisy Journals tag. I bought this a year or 2 years ago, I think. This one is also in a digital stash, and this is a Tim Holtz one. And normally these are layers, and normally these are very shiny, but I'm using this medium on top of here. It's a soft gel matte medium, and from Dina Wakley. I really don't know if it's still available, but you have to check it out. But it's cool, this one, because yeah, don't like it that it is too shiny. Okay, in here are different tags. This is a sample image. This is, I think, also sample, I think. And this is one that I've got from the internet, and I put some flowers under here, digital. And this is a calico design, a picture that was in a large image, but oh, I cut it out like a tag. And this is a die that I have in my stash, and I've used the paper from it's a collage paper from Paper Daisy Journals. So you can tuck these in here. That's a die. So, yep. Oh. Okay, like that. And on the other side, I think this is a sample digital that I've used. I printed on the back other digital kit, but I will put it in the description box below. I put some lace in between, and this tiny clip is from Tim Holtz. This one is also from Little Joys of Bucho. Look how lovely. It doesn't need much. And also this back side is from her. I love those ladies. I love ladies. I love the fashion in the time. This one also again from Paper Daisy Journal. This one also, and this one is from Tim Holtz. Yay! This one is ledger paper that I bought and scanned, so it's from my own digital stash that I put in here. And this is an embellishment that is made from paper and trim and some fabric and a bow. And then I use this, yeah, I don't know how it's called, but this thingy, you can squeeze it, and it's sandwiched in between, and I made it like this, like a dangle on the paper clip. This is vellum that I've printed, and love that. And I love to use vellum, it's beautiful. This is antique papery digital, and I don't know this one, but yeah, it's lovely. And this one is from Jane Austen kit, and I made it into a tag. This is a paper clip from Tim Holtz. On the back here, this one is I think from sample. This one I don't know. I think no, I don't know. I think antique papery. This one I know. This is Little Joys of Bucho. It doesn't need much, but I put this lovely tiny thing on here, and I've used a paper clip on there that I've made very rusty. Look, it doesn't need much. It has all the layers, and yeah, that's it. It's lovely. So it's yeah, didn't become too fat. Okay, this I put in between its two journal on, and on here I've used this one I found on internet. I put a tiny cluster on here with a pin, and the back side is a ledger paper from Patricia, and yeah, you can also buy these in a shop when she finds it. I think she has 2 left, the rest is sold, but yeah, she's very, I think she is very cheap. Yeah. She doesn't ask much for her findings. So this one is also again from Little Joys of Bujo. Like it, like it with the bow on top of here. Cool. And this is paper from a stash, music paper, French. And I put this tag on here, this sample, and a tiny piece of yeah, a French book, and I put a piece of lace on here. Put on music paper, book paper, vintage trim, flowers, some tiny flowers on here, a tiny piece of fabric, and this postal stamp. This is a tiny piece of the collage from Paper Daisy Journals, and this is a tag that I've made with Tim Holtz dies, and I put on the stamp from St. Paul, and it says Paris 1889. Music paper. This one is paper from Creative Muse Digitals. It's lovely. It's lace, vintage lace that she has in the kit, digital kit. And this tag that I've made like this, and on the front is Paper Days Journals, and I think this is St. Paul, and this is Antique Papery, a lady did a fussy cut. And this one is from an old book, and I made it into a tuck space. This is the middle of the book, and that's an old deed, and a French one that I bought and scanned. And on here, I have 2 dangles, a charm with a nice dress that I've got from Patricia, so thank you. And this is a glass, a bead with a bead cap, a flower bead cap on top of here, and it dangles like this. Again, the lace paper. This one is from Prima Marketing, the paper, and I put on the stamp from St. Paul. This I found on the internet, and then I fussy printed and fussy cut it, and it's like a tuck space. Music paper from a stash, and this is okay, I can't put up with it, but it's from Prima Marketing. Always a lady. And this large tag, I printed the front and the back. No, the back is paper from Prima Marketing. The front is a digital kit. Oh my gosh, I think it's the one from, I think Victoria Designs, yeah. And this one is also from Little Joys of Bujo. It doesn't need anything, you see. And the sides I on the sides I've used my decal trimmer, or the large one, huh? Yeah, I already explained. In here there's image and it says A toi ma vie. I scanned this a long time ago from, it was a music book that Patricia had, and I scanned it, and on the back it's a little bit vintagey, and I put on this stamp, and you can make a letter out of it. So that's that one. And I glued it together to make a pocket. And on here, this is also Little Joys of Bujo. Doesn't need anything. Lovely. And this one is antique papery, and I put forget-me-nots on here. Also, this tag is from Paper Daisy Journals, and it has the same flower, and this is the same flower also, and it's Tim Holtz flower paper cut. And also I've made it matte with this one, the gel medium. And I have this on the side, you can write something down. This is again the vellum paper with antique paper. This is a lovely tag that I've made, and it has the collage paper from Paper Daisy Journals, and this is very nice, the collage paper. I can show you, I have different ones, but I will show you. Yeah, like this. I love it. It's beautiful. I love the colors. I love, yeah, that it has light beige and little grayish blue. And yeah, I like it very much. So that one. And I've put on top some fabric that I have from Esme, from the Crafty Me shop. I think this is also Crafty Me shop, the vintage one. And this is a lady from Antique Papery. You can fussy cut it out. On the back I put some paper, and you can write something down. And again the ledger paper that I had in my stash. I scanned it and use it as digital. So, and here again, oh no, double. Okay, come don't butcher it. Okay, and here the other side of the paper from Paper Daisy Journals, and Little Joys of Bujo. I hope I say it right. Again, Bujo. No, not that. Little Joys of Bujo. So, yeah, you have to do it right, Carmen. And this one I had a mustache. I put it in here, and this is also digital for mustache, and I put the stamp on here. I altered the paper, and on the back also from mustache, and this one is again paper cut, layer paper cut from Tim Holtz, and I did make it matte with this medium. Yes, this is Tisha scanned this one for me, and I've did some adjustments to it, and it's now a letter in the early days, and I think this is in 1873. They did it like this. They wrote it down, wrote down what they the bills or the ledgers, or they wrote it on the inside, or the letters, and then they fold it and put an address on there, and they send it like this. So this one is from Liège. That is Luik, It's in Belgium, and this is from 1873, like that. Yes. So this one, this is some old envelopes that I bought in a thrift shop, and this is a tiny paper from a French book, and I put it in here. And this one is embossed with this embossing folder from Sister Sogran. I don't know how it's called, the shop, but they have these shops in Europe. I think they are from Norway, but this is a nice one. Embossing folder. And this is a digital that I've made myself, collaged it, and I could make the collage myself. And this one is again a tag from Paper Daisy Journals, and this is from my digital stash. This is from Little Joys of Pujo, and this also, and this is a sample digital, and this is one from the portrait pendants, a frame. The frame is under here, but because I put over a Tim Holtz frame, that's this one from my Impress Lit floral frame. Yeah, I don't know if it's available, but yeah, I think it's retired, but maybe you can find one on the internet. But it's very nice. I colored it with crayons from Tim Holtz, and I love that stuff. It's beautiful. So this is from a digital stash. This is from, again, from Paper Daisy Journals. This is also from her, and this is Tim Holtz. This is a vellum paper. That's from with the image from Antique Papery. I love it. Look how beautiful it is. And this is again music paper from my stash. This is also from my stash, but it's from Prima Marketing, and I put a stamp on top of here. This one, the cards board, is also from my stash, and I put the word charming on there. And I made them less thick. I stripped it, and yeah, pulled some cardboard over it. So, and do I say that right? Yeah. I think this is again, like I said, I think it's simple or Paper Daisy Journals, but it's beautiful. I love it. This is simple, I know for sure. And this is a finding from Patricia, so that's very nice, these doilies. And again, the embossed craft paper with on these sides some vintage trim, and yeah, to make it more sturdier. And this is the back. So yeah, this is my tall, fat yeah, I think it's really, yeah, fat journal, and I really loved doing this one. And thank you all for the inspiration. You can find a lot of videos on YouTube, and yeah, cool. And for now I'm busy with another one, with an envelope journal. I'm not done yet, will take a while, but will make for sure another video of that one. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and have a nice day, and until my next video, bye bye.